Hello, everybody. My name is Eric Daddario. Welcome to the Purple Chair. I'm flying solo tonight, and we're going to talk about a subject matter that is vitally important to your life, to my life, to everyone's life, that has such an impact, that is so powerful, and that is the power of choice. A while back on an episode, I discussed the 4 things that I believe are most important when making a decision that can help you make the best choice. And that is 1, breathing, right? In through the nose, out through the mouth, which is going to help relax the emotions, the feelings you have running around here, but also in your body. And then that's going to make you more conscious of the choices that you're making. Number 2 is the questions that you're asking yourself questions that are going to make you think. Like, does making this choice, does it align with my beliefs, the values I have? Number 3 is not letting the choices that you've made in the past affect choices that you make now. And then number 4 is knowing that you can become a better decision maker with practice. So I just wanted to give you a rundown of those so you kind of had an idea. But let's get into the power of your choice. Because understand that right now, you are who you are and where you are in your life because of the decisions that you've made up to this point. Oh, and you will be who you will be and go where you will go later in your life because of the decisions that you make moving forward. Like, if you really think about it, your choices, that is what is ultimately controlling you, your destiny, where you end up in your life, who you become in your life. And just so many times in our lives, we just make choices without thinking. So many times we let our emotions, we let our feelings actually be the driver in the decisions that we make. And how does that end up? A lot of times it doesn't end up good. A lot of times after we make choices like that, we think to ourselves, oh my God, why did I make that decision? How could I have made that decision? Because it's a life-altering, life-changing choice that you just made, but you let your emotions, your feelings make that decision for you. So if you go over those 4 things, if you use the 4 things that I talked about at the beginning, then it can help you make better decisions. And what happens when you make better decisions? Like, can you guess what happens when you make more positive choices than negative choices in your life? What do you think happens? You live a better life. You live a more fulfilling life. And look, I'm not saying that you're going to make the right choice every time, the positive choice every single time, because that's not humanly possible. Okay, it isn't. But it's those people that make the positive choice more than the negative choice in the situations that have more control of their life, right? As I said, choices are what control your life, your destiny. And if you're making positive choices in your life, you have control of who you become, of where you go in life. You have control of that because you're making positive choices. And maybe you have a goal, right? So for a sec, I want you to think of a goal you have. What is it? Is it a relationship goal? If you're in school, is it a school goal? Do you play sports? Is it a sport goal? Whatever that goal is, in order for you to obtain it, you have to make positive choices around that goal, right? You can't make negative choices, or else you won't have the control to obtain that goal. The more positive choices you make towards obtaining that goal, the higher the percentages that you will obtain it. But the more negative choices you make, the less the percentages. So let's take, for example, an educational goal. And let's say that you want to get certain grades this year, right? Well, that's all determined on your decisions that you make. So if you're out on the weekends, if you're partying, if you're staying up late, you're not doing your homework, you're not studying for tests, if those are the choices you're making, then that's going to be here. You're not going to have a big percentage to reach those goals because you're making negative choices around that goal. But if you're studying, if you're taking school seriously, if you're doing your homework, all your assignments are in on time, then you're going to have a higher percentage of reaching that goal. So ultimately, all determined by your choices is your life is determined. But another thing is that we got a little head behind us. Oh, there she is. That's my beautiful wife to be soon. She didn't want to interrupt, but you can say hi, Jacqueline. Go ahead.
Hi. I'm crawling. That's even the remote. It's not up here, I'm assuming. Is it up here?
I don't think so. But anyways, another reason why choice is so powerful is, let's say right now you have a goal and you're not attaining it, right? But also, let's say that you're going down a road in your life. You're making poor choices. Maybe you're using substances and you don't want to do it anymore, right? Making positive choices towards going in a different direction, that can change your life, right? You're making choices, you're going this way, but you want to go down this road. If you make more positive choices directed towards this road, then you can head this way. Like, it's the power of positive choices. They can alter the road, the direction that your life is going in. Look, ultimately, you have the keys to your life with the choices that you make. All right? Don't let your emotions, your feelings, be the driver in your life to the decisions that you make. Take the step back, breathe. Think about, ask yourself those questions that are going to get you to think about that choice, of how it's going to impact you now, how it's going to impact you later in your life. And just know that you can become a better decision maker with practicing, and don't let the choices that you've made in the past affect you now. Look, your life is determined by the choices that you make. So the life that you live is largely on you. If you're not where you want to be in your life, well, you can start making different choices and you can change that. But here's the thing. Your mother, your spouse, your parents, your friends, your teammates, they can't make the change for you. You have to make the change. They can help you. They can motivate you. They can support you. They can tell you it. But at the end of the day, you have to make the change. You have to make that choice to alter the road that your life is going down, right? So again, you heard on this episode how the more positive choices you make, the more control you have in your life. And I'm sure, right, we all want more control of our life. We all want to be able to determine who we become, where we go in life, right? To a certain degree. We all want that. And then you heard how if you're going down the road, well, positive choices can help you go down a road that you want instead of that negative road you're taking right now. Guys, choices, the positive choices, they're so powerful in your life, and they can do so much good. So please, leave a comment below. What positive choices are you going to start making to change your life? Or what goal? Or leave a comment below of your goals and what choices you're going to start making to obtain those goals that maybe you're not making right now. All right? Well, listen, it was great to talk to you today about the power of positive choices. And I'm looking forward to our next episode. All right? Bye.